the new heats, where the streets meet, all the hot beef, won't it be neat? It's the new heat, where the streets meet, all the hot beef, yeah, the new heat. Welcome everyone to the New Heats podcast. We're here, I'm on fire, and I haven't even started.
We did it. They're gone. Kanye's gone. Will's gone. They're dead.
Whoa.
They're dead. We did it.
No, okay. I
We
was
did
going to do an introduction. I was going to...
Oh, okay. All right.
I haven't even said who we are yet.
Sorry. I'm hyped. I'm
Hey.
hyped. The boys are dead.
Yeah, you're sweating through your
A
clothes.
little bit. It's hot in here.
Did you just run a mile?
Just knew that the slap was felt around the world. That's what it was.
It's going to be so old by the time we post this.
Just knew that the world was feeling the slap and the rehab. He's there. Kanye. He went. He got help. We needed him to do that.
Okay. Well, here we are. It's a balmy bitchin' day here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at the New Heat Studios, which is my apartment.
Beautiful living room. Smells like Florida every time. I don't know if he's bottling it, if it's his feet.
Yeah.
It's the cat's feet, most likely.
Yeah, so I bottled it. My man drew it. I bottled the cat's feet. And I'm here with Ryan, as always.
Howdy.
And he knows what cat's feet don't
I know
sweat.
that cat's feet have a very specific odor because of the secretions that come from them.
Yeah.
I've been around many cat's feet. Your cat feet have the Florida
Yes,
quality.
I'm concerned about that cats you hang out with feet secretions.
No, they're
feet
street.
secretes.
The street felines are the best people.
The street feet.
Yeah, street feet of the felines. Yeah, it's the
Well,
best people you can be around.
That is actually not our first topic. Street feet, cat people.
Today it is.
You know, I'll read out the
rattle
names
it off,
because we
prattle
never
'em.
really know what we're gonna get into.
We're getting you into it.
Yeah, because we have titles on our phone notes that we make. But first, we're going to talk about DB Creamer. We're going to get into Pink Floyd somehow. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot. That's already old, but I mean, it's timeless in a way, the massacre in
all are.
Texas. We have our first edition of Rise Game Corner. Don't know what it is. Don't know what it is, but he wants lots of laser sounds, and I mean,
better strap in. I think you know where we're going with this one.
you be careful what you wish for. I got so many laser effects.
I've got so many genie lamps.
It's gonna sound like someone took every time somebody shot a laser in Star
Every
Wars
gun
and overlapped it.
ever will be
Yeah,
shot behind.
I'll
me.
throw in a musket too. It's not really a laser, but I'll put it in
Oh,
there.
the old gun, boy.
Oh, you're
Bring
gonna
on
bring
the
back-
old gun.
Is that the angry gun?
I think that was the angry gun.
no, it was the
coming
bad
back.
gun.
The bad. He's
Yeah.
bad. He was bad.
We'll
versus
keep
good
him in
gun.
his holster or
Ooh,
whatever
I like
that thing is.
I like that.
So, and then I'm gonna do one of my corners, which is which would you pick?
I'm not ready. I'm not a decision man.
You want to talk Stranger Things for some reason? I'm sure someone still watches that. We got Spider Guy Riot, and we're gonna round up with Nic Cage AMA. But I'm excited. And my
I
first,
know you're sizzling. Can feel it emanating over there.
basically, you know, when you go to the Monroeville Mall and you go to the food court, and there's only one food you really get from the Monroeville food court.
Absolutely.
What is it?
It's those weird Chinese things that they pass out. They're always standing
gonna
there
have to
with the
cut that.
toothpicks. It's Chinese food.
Why is it weird Chinese food?
Well,
Why is it weird? Because it's Chinese. Yeah.
it's not really
I
what
caught
you
ya.
expect.
I'm gonna out you.
Put it in your mouth
Yeah.
and you say, "Whoa."
Yeah, and you come back later. No, I'm not talking about
4 laps.
samples from the Monroeville Mall. Every mall has samples.
take all the laps.
What is the one place you always go to in the food courts
In the
when you go
food
to the
courts.
Monroeville Mall? The famous Monroeville Mall.
Yes.
You know, Dawn of the Dead.
Yes.
It's pretty much it.
I remember Flamers.
Well, I really want to talk with you about something because I'm concerned, man. Every time you come over, you, in your backpack, by the way, you don't even pull it out of a place that you would expect a drink to be pulled from. You always have a can of Dr. Pepper, but not just any Dr. Pepper. You specifically enjoy the cream soda variety. So,
DP Cream. I'd like to give a plug. Thank you to the
not
genius.
sponsored.
Not sponsored. No. Hope to be one day. Thank you. But the genius behind there who thought, oh, DP, a little cream in there. Necessary. DP cream. Dr. Pepper.
Oh, sorry.
With the cream soda in there.
Yeah.
Swimwear. You know what I mean? It's like they just knew that it was what was natural to the world. It's the next
that's where I
progression.
gotta
It's like
disagree.
asking someone, what is the best move in chess?
What's the new water is what you're saying. Because
Yes.
every time it's almost you pull out a Dr. Pepper.
One or two.
You have 2 in there?
Not today.
How many do you have in your backpack right now?
Oh, there's some
Tell me.
almonds.
You have some almonds. No, how many
wasabi almonds.
cans of
How many
Dr.
cans?
Pepper cream soda do you have?
This in here.
Oh, just one?
It's charging me up for the day. It's an enchanted can. But
That's why I'm worried, man. That sentence right there. It's I think you have a problem,
I
and I
think
don't
we
want to
can-
air it right here, but I'm gonna because that's
think-
what I'm hot about is your health, your personal health. You drinking soda all the time, and it's not water. Man cannot live on DB creamer
your
alone.
flavored waters are
Okay.
not sufficient for me. I need
Okay,
a
yeah.
full body
Yes, but
drink.
at least my shitty flavored waters are water. You know what's
You
in your
don't know
body and
that.
you need. I'm
You
just
don't
worried.
know that.
Because the way you phrased it there too, you said it gives you a pep. You
Like a
know,
little zip.
You wake up in the middle of the night
I'm
sometimes.
in a fast
and-
car. I'm living a fast life. I need a fast
Well,
beverage.
that's a Dr. Pepper commercial. I'm pretty sure, right? Are you really just trying to get like sponsored by Dr. Pepper?
Hey, I'm not saying no. Anybody at DP or DP Cream.
Address in the description. I'll put just your address
Send
for
me a
Dr.
link.
Pepper to send
Drop
you
me
a
a
link.
line.
That's not how it works. You got a problem. You gotta stop. You gotta cut out the carbonation. It's no good for you.
You know when they say an apple a day?
Yes.
Rewriting it.
Okay.
A DP, a dream gives you the cream. That's what it is. Every night I dream of it.
It's not even as good as I thought it was gonna be. It should be, if anything, a DB a cream. I don't want to scream. That's what it is for you because you're addicted, man. That's what I'm trying to say. You got a problem because you wake up in sweats of fear and terror throughout
that.
the night. You've told me a couple
do
times,
that.
and then you keep a case. You told me by your bed.
Yeah.
And this is the part where it goes from you're having a fucking Dr. Pepper with the boys on the weekend, and it's all fun and games. But when
Slippery
you're
slope.
waking up in the middle of the night and you're reaching under your bed
getting
for that
needle,
that's what.
and I'm tying
No,
off.
whoa, no.
And I'm putting that
I
shit
thought you were drinking
right
it.
into the main vein.
Oh, no.
That's how
You
I feel.
shouldn't do that with Dr.
That's
Pepper.
how I feel it.
I feel like they'll never sponsor you now because
Hey.
you just said that you
guys,
mainline Dr. Pepper cream
when I
soda,
die,
and that's the problem.
You'll know who caused it, and then you can all throw a wonderful parade for me, all colored maroon and cream.
Yes, the color of Dr. Pepper, the most
I'd like
visually
I'd like
appealing
a
colors,
maroon
a
suit
burgundy and piss color.
with a cream satin.
And they're gonna have
casket.
23 processions at your
Oh my
funeral.
God,
'cause that's the
23
amount of flavors.
gunshots.
Yeah. The 23 gun
Yes,
Dr.
the
Pepper
23 gun salute.
for you, and maybe
Wow.
then I think Dr. Pepper might if
I'll be
that
sent
goes
off right.
Yeah,
I'll
but
be
that's
in my
it'll be
nirvana.
too late, and that's my point, man. Because you can't get sponsored if you've OD'd from mainline in the cream.
Call me Dr. Nirvana.
If Kurt Cobain was alive, even he would be like, it's not cool what you're doing, man.
Bad taste. Bad
Yeah.
taste there, bud.
So
Little
I
too
just
soon.
wanted to call you out. I'm
Hey.
sick of seeing the cans all
I
the
need
time.
it. I need that challenge in my life.
I don't think you need it in your life, though.
No, I need
think,
challenged from you. I need
Oh, okay,
I need
yeah.
called out.
Well, that's what
That's
I'm
why I
doing.
do it.
I think you're filling a void.
It was
You're
like the meth.
yeah.
When I started all that,
Well,
and the slippery slopes.
well, yeah. There's a lot of slopes, but this is a void.
If I can pull myself out of that, wait till you see what I can do with this.
I just wanted to bring it up. I'm concerned. I'm a friend.
Thanks.
You know. So
No one's ever said that.
You're right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure no one's had this talk with you, and
Ever.
that's why I needed to have it with you. And I want to ask you right here and now, and don't you goddamn lie on the podcast here.
Fingers.
Are you gonna stop drinking Dr. Pepper
No.
creams?
Nah.
You didn't even hear what variety.
Oh yeah, go on.
Dr. Pepper cream soda. Are you gonna st-
No.
I don't even know
Look,
any
if
other
they add
varieties.
5 more flavors.
Okay.
5 more flavors. I will exchange all the blood in my body for Dr. Pepper, 5 extra flavors.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, just come up with it. I mean, just literally, like, remember those weird Harry Potter jelly beans? Just go off the wall with it. I'm saying take your original 23, throw grass in there.
Okay.
You know what
Maybe
I mean?
that is one of the 23.
Wet soil, just damp dirt. That could be a great accoutrement to the already established 23 flavors. So, I mean, just think out of the box.
I just don't want one of the flavors to be your death.
To be Ryan.
Yeah. So, anyways, I was just concerned in that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll try and curb my enthusiasm. Am I allowed? I'll stop. I won't do that ever again. I apologize. That was poor taste. That was worse than Nirvana.
It was a poorer taste than Dr. Pepper cream soda, which I can only imagine.
Oh, do you want to sip it?
No, I'm good.
Take it.
I don't want to touch it. It's also backwashed at this point. You've been sipping on that can since you got here.
It's about nothing left.
Yeah, it sounds like there's less than half of the sip left. So hopefully that's gone.
That's me charging up.
Oh no, everybody, he just perked up in his chair. And okay. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Hey, if
you're
it gives
getting
you
something out of this.
At least it's not Coke.
You benefit.
It could be worse. It could be meth.
We can
It
all
could
agree.
be,
At least it's not Coke.
you know what? Maybe I'm just being a downer. I'm sorry, Ryan.
Hey, bud.
You know what?
I see you in your
Vice
water.
is like vipers.
I see you in your water, and
My
I say
water vice.
that's my dream. That's the dream over there. I hope one day.
You can purify yourself in the rivers of Lake Minnetonka.
Lake. What is the?
I was going to say the
water
flavored rivers of Minnetonka.
What is the what's the brand that you?
Prince. Purple. That's the flavor.
Okay.
Anyways, I see you'll never change.
I'm stuck in my ways.
Yep, the old fox comes to roost. Let's move right on.
Oh, we're going.
Because I see no change in your future
Thank
here.
you. And you know who's changing? I don't see any in.
Our next topic, Pink Floyd.
It is them. Well, the change that I do see is, Raj is married.
Raji
again.
Dub?
I don't know if you know that. Yeah, Raji Dub, Roger Waters.
He's married?
He got married again recently. I think she's like 25.
Okay. Yeah, Raji.
Yeah, he's getting it in. And so he's having fun with his life. And then,
Dark Side of the Poon.
Ooh.
Now, you know, the wall.
Get
It's a metaphor for sex. There's a
metal.
Because he's impotent.
Fistful of saucers.
Fuck animals. Because you know the animals.
Okay. Yeah. They made a new song.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Pink Floyd did not know.
Yep. First one in 30 years.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Hey, rise up.
Oh.
And then when you listen to it, the general consensus that I had was kind of like, hey, let's go to sleep.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to title this?
Yes.
New Pink Floyd, hey, go to sleep?
Yeah,
okay.
That's why.
Because is it very slow and ambient and makes you want to go to sleep like all Pink Floyd?
So what it did was all proceeds. And now I'm not going to knock. I'm just going to state a few facts. And I'm not knocking them. These are facts.
Yeah.
That I was given.
Sounds like you're about to knock Pink Floyd.
Well, you'll see. And so the song, Hey, Rise Up, it features a Ukrainian singer of the pop variety.
Oh, Bjork?
No. And that is
she's Icelandic.
only singer on the song.
Okay.
And
What's he doing, bass, like he does? Because he's the bass player from Pink Floyd?
No.
Oh.
Everybody just kind of, Gilmore bends like twice.
Is Gilmore in there? Gilmore's not in there. You know they didn't make up, right?
No, because
still feuding,
Raj
right?
isn't there. So
Yeah. Now I'm confused. This is a Roger Waters song?
no.
Oh, is it David?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, it's confusing
It
because
is
when
the
they
whole
broke up,
thing of
they
Pink
can
Floyd.
both name
Yes.
their new stuff Pink Floyd, but David Gilmour actually did a solo album. It's called On an Island.
Right.
Which I call Hey, Go to Sleep Island. It's because it's also very boring. So you're...
Everything these days from them is essentially the
Did
most
you
boring
think
thing.
the chillest, most ambient, slow jam rock band of all time would get faster and more progressive over time in their old age?
What I was hoping was
what
for
were you
them
expecting?
to not explicitly sell the fuck out.
Oh, whoa, buddy, whoa!
Now
you
who's
don't
hot?
Say, oh, look, Pink
who's
Floyd
hot?
have never. Me, because you were accusing Pink Floyd with one of my favorite bands.
Same.
Don't listen to him a lot more when I was younger,
Yes.
but because again, the boring thing.
Right.
But when I was young, those were some pivotal songs. Money, ka-ching! I could put the cash registers.
Have a cigar.
Ooh, come on here, dear boy. Have a cigar. You're gonna get cancer if you keep drinking Dr. Pepper. You're gonna go far. You're gonna be a star. You're never gonna cry. You're gonna cry, 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 cry till you die.
You're gonna cry, Rye.
I fucked up a couple of those, but
Nah, it was pretty on the head. I'm pretty upset.
I'm upset that have they sold out?
You'll hear it.
No, I won't.
No.
That's what I'm
No,
not
you
going to do,
shouldn't.
is listen
No,
to it.
you
So I need
shouldn't.
you to describe it. I trust you, you know?
Okay, I'll put it this way.
Uh-huh.
There's 2 choruses.
Okay. Like a song does?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, some songs have choruses.
That's,
Why?
that's the only words.
Pink Floyd have had choruses before.
Yeah, but those are the only words.
Oh, is hey, hey, go to sleep?
No, that's all in Ukrainian.
What?
So there's only 2 segments of words,
Okay.
all of which have the reverb and delay to 11.
Oh, I'm picturing it sounds like it was recorded in a cavern of ice.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it is all in Ukrainian and
It sounds terrible.
Gilmore bends twice.
Okay. Well, his hands are getting frail. You know, you can't keep that
See,
dexterity
because
up
I
forever.
saw an interview recently and a man said, so the bends.
Like the
how do you-
Radiohead album?
No.
Oh, is it? Oh, his
like
guitar
the-
bends?
Right,
Okay.
right. So, like, how do you feel about Tom York on the bends?
Terribly. Like it was overrated.
He said, the bends, how do you do them? And
Yeah.
Gilmore's sitting there with a guitar and he goes,
Oh, he just has a guitar in his hand?
and he's just like,
Well, he hasn't lost a step then.
well, I
He's-
just kind of, and he goes, "Meow," and it
Oh.
sounds like garbage. And then after there's a cut of him live
I mean, he
on, and
wasn't
it's like,
doing
"Wow,
dive
wow,
bombs on Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah, but
He's no Dimebag Daryl.
he's not doing anything anymore.
I don't know. I think he's just gotten older and you're just...
Yeah, that's what I don't like. Stop.
Well, there's the tooth of it. The tooth came out.
Why can't everybody just
Yeah.
drink DP cream and just live like me? I'm not aging.
No, I mean...
If anything, I'm getting a
Okay.
lot more energy.
I wanted to scream at you.
I don't know why.
I wanted
I'm
to
just
scream
full of
you
energy
are
these
aging,
days.
but you actually aren't. So
Oh, okay.
you're right. I'm
All right.
getting older. You know, the
What?
hair
No,
is fading.
sir.
I gotta pop
Sir.
a bunch of Adderall to get hyped these days. If I wake up without speed, I'm pretty
See-
much dead.
See,
but
you're missing out on something.
you saying I should switch
Golden
off
nectar.
Adderall and go to Dr. I'm gonna have to clean the shit out of that. Every time you come over, you leave, and I have a moment where I get my rag out and I'm like, let me clean all this
All the
spit and
coasters.
Dr. Pepper. And let me throw away the Dr. Pepper cans that are just littered across my apartment. Maybe that's why.
Oh, there was one. I did leave I felt bad last time.
What do you mean there's one?
There was one last
If
time.
I had a nickel for every Dr. Pepper can you left, I'd probably
This whole
have 85
episode
cents.
is
Yeah.
just
Well, I'm hot. You come in here sipping your DP, calling Pink Floyd posers.
Okay.
You know?
If I'm going to be allowed
It's
to
a
have,
gas.
to have
I've been trying to think of Pink Floyd lyrics, and I don't think lyrics were ever their forte. So if you know David Gilmour had to get... some of them are awesome. No, you're right. You're right.
Stone.
Okay.
Stone.
That's a bad example.
That's good.
No. Okay. But
So, if you're upset about my DP,
Okay.
then
Yeah.
I don't want you to be upset about anything anymore.
Thank
so
you.
that's why
I don't either.
I brought you a little
the
something
Adderall.
that I knew that you needed.
did you bring me a prop?
a little something?
Ryan's going over to his backpack, and Mr. Fuzzums was sleeping on there. My cat was...
Sorry, bud.
He didn't climb in the backpack, but...
I went to the store. And they had it.
Oh, so Ryan, he's shaking. Yeah, keep shaking, and I'll describe what it is. It's a box of Sketty.
Can you tell?
Sketty, yeah. Give me the Sketty.
So here's what I did.
Can I have it for real?
You can have it. It's
I do
for
need
you.
it.
Yes.
I literally bought, like, linguine because I couldn't find the space. Where did you fucking find
So
this,
here's
man?
what I did. I went to my local store.
Okay.
Which I live directly behind. And I
Yeah?
could fall out of my bed and land at this store in the pasta aisle.
Okay.
And I walked into it.
Oh. So you just walked in and bought it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that wasn't hard.
No.
It's hard for me. I don't have this pasta around, you know?
Sorry. It's a famous pasta in this area, I assume.
Barilla?
Just spaghetti.
Barilla? You gotta get the roll.
Just the spaghetti.
Spaghetti? I'm going to be the master of disguise.
rolls.
Anyways.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, that's... Oh, man, thanks, man. It's not even like a shitty brand. It's Barilla.
That is, it was on sale though. I will say it was on sale.
I have some pasta fixes.
I think it was $1.50.
Thank you, man. That has calmed me down a bit. You're right.
Hey.
I'm less hot.
Hey.
And well, I can go into my next topic
I'm
because
here.
I'm not quite as hot now.
Good.
Yeah. I mean, is that all you wanted to dog on Pink Floyd for, you bitch? I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm having a drink. I'm having some apple juice and Tito's, so I didn't mean to snap at you like that.
Of your disapproval.
Okay.
But
Where does that leave us? You know?
stalemate. Gilmore's still bending. He's still bending. That's where we're
I'm
at.
just saying, man, you can't. I don't think it's fair for you to say David Gilmour's ancient, crusty, bone-like fingers.
Listen, if he did what he did in Pompeii or wherever that big concert was, he can do it again. He's not digging deep enough.
That's the difference.
Just like Lynch, it's
I
just
don't
like
think
everybody. They're not digging deep
You're
enough.
just yelling at old people
I
at
am.
this point.
I'm very upset.
With Lynch, you were mad that he's old and isn't making
Yes.
movies.
Yes.
With Pink Floyd, you're mad that David Gilmour's fingers are scraggly and about to fall off and arthritis ridden. I mean, that's
You know what's with
what,
him?
man? One day you're gonna age, and I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna
gonna bring
remind
that
you.
up to
I'm
me.
gonna bring it up to you because we'll both be 80s, 90s.
I
We're
think
not
it's
gonna
his
live that
lips.
long.
I think it's his lips that are gonna fall off. They look like they keep getting so
He does have the David Gilmour
Always
lip
out.
purse. Well, that's his thing,
It's
though.
his duck face for
Everybody's
good.
got theirs. I've actually never thought about it, but you are right.
So he's, you know what it is? I always love watching him because it's like he is tasting the notes. That's what I
I was gonna say
envision.
that's his guitar face.
Yeah,
you
and
know,
I
you
do
gotta-
too. I taste them as well.
Yeah.
When he gives me a nice hot
He
juicy
just has
one,
to slurp it through a straw,
I
and that's
have
why
it
he
in a
does the
can
duck face.
that is maroon and cream colored, and I slurp it all night long.
So my bad. Maybe you won't age. You're just gonna keel over of a heart attack at 40, maybe
when did they
38.
say I would die?
Who,
Everybody was saying I'd die at a certain time.
I was gonna say, what the fuck are you talking
No, because
about?
Evan
But I
always used
actually
to say
remember
that.
this.
Yeah, Evan
yes.
always used to say
Our
that
good
I was
old
going to be
friend
homeless.
Evan Campbell.
Yeah. I was voted most likely to be homeless in high school.
Yeah, I think that was Evan because
I
he would
didn't
just
like
walk up
shoes.
to you and he saw the path you were headed on and he saw
was-
where you were gonna go.
Well, look at me now.
Yeah, that's what I mean, man. Look at you now. He was fucking right. Evan Campbell was right. You don't have much longer, but we've moved on from Dr. Pepper.
That's fine.
I want to talk about something
Please.
that's on my mind, and it's been on my mind for a minute here. I love film. You know me.
I know you.
You could somebody said my room was like a blockbuster the other day, and
Yeah.
I can't tell if that was my favorite or when you said if there was an earthquake that you would literally drown
Just
in
die in movies.
physical
Yeah,
media
yeah,
and Blu-rays
yeah.
and DVDs. I'm pretty proud of that, but what I'm not proud of is the newest Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. Now, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They've been mashing it for years.
Bangers and
This
mash.
has been remade multiple times. It's gone through crazy iterations. The first Texas Chainsaw, gritty, classic, low-budget documentary feel. Toby, I'm there's spit just forming in my mouth.
Documentary?
Well, esque, not documentary
Style.
But they put this, the shutter effects, and they framed it as in Texas. I can't even do the guy. He's so legendary.
In Texas.
That wasn't what it was.
No, not really.
Have you seen? Okay. Because you gave him a southern accent there,
bit.
which you would think for. Anyways, they remade it to death and back. And so they remade it again. Because, we're out of ideas. Hollywood's
Everyone is,
done. David
yes.
Lynch is done, man.
Yes.
There's no
I'm
original IPs or ideas in Hollywood anymore. So we get remakes of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Now, this newest one, they keep changing a word every time. This one, they took the out. That's how they're getting. I don't know how they're getting away with it.
Okay.
They're getting away with
They are getting away with it.
literal and metaphorical murder.
Right.
So in the movie, yeah.
There is murder.
Yeah, it's
and they are murdering the franchise in real life.
Yes, it's very meta.
Okay.
It's very meta. I was gonna do it like the Count, it's very meta.
Murder.
Could I talk like a vampire?
We can talk like a vampire.
I can't do that for more than 5. I'm done with it already.
It was good, though.
Especially not in the context of the rage and the heat that I've got.
you're
Now
feeling it.
I love the series. I love the first one for what it's worth, a grounded, scary horror thing. The second one is a comedy movie. Yeah. It is.
Yeah, how you like that?
Fucking punks, you thought. It's a literal comedy movie.
Put that in your pipe.
It's the poster for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. The whole cast, the whole Sawyer family, Leatherface, Grandpa, everyone lined up like the Breakfast Club, and they literally did the promo the same as the Breakfast Club. Like it was
Really?
an intentional comedy. Then they've gotten much worse from there. Matthew McConaughey and Renee Zellweger were in one, and then that was before they were famous. So then their agents like tried to not have it ever come out, and it came out, and it was bad. So there's been bad ones. That's not why I'm upset. I'm upset with this newest remake because it's a Netflix original. It's on there, so you can pop in. Have you seen it?
No, I didn't even know it was a Netflix.
Just don't
I feel like I must.
You might, because it's a modern take, and what I hate more than anything is the youth. You hate old
hear
people.
that?
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm curmudgeonly now. I'm gonna wear it like about.
Wait, so if you're mad at the youth and I'm
you're
mad at the
old
elderly,
people, yeah. We only really like people our age. That's all, and that's okay, guys. You don't have to like anyone else who is in your age, or do.
how old are you?
Okay. Anyways, in this newest Texas Chainsaw Massacre iteration, it's about a group of social media influencers, famous TikTokers or Instagrammers, and it's about a group of very wealthy ones, they've made money from their social media, posting pictures of their avocado toast, like bitches, old rage.
I have just leaned back and am now soaking this in.
Yeah,
so
no,
please
because
do,
I'm
please do.
gonna burst the blood vessel here just thinking about it. So they all buy a town in Texas, the town where the movie takes place. That's the premise. A bunch
Knowingly?
Yes, they buy a town in Texas to turn into a hipster mogul hotspot.
Do they know that this town, prior to buying it, is a town where has murder transpired here, and they're aware of it?
That's the thing. They never verify, and Leatherface is no longer with the Sawyer family, but so they buy this town, and you'd think they would have sussed this out or, ironed things out before they got there. They go into a building and there's an old creepy lady in there, and they're like, whoa, we have a party bus full of all of our friends coming to take a look at the town and, bid on these different stores so they can make their idealistic social media haven in this broke down, dilapidated Texas town. Okay, Ryan's raising his hand. Yes, you in the shirt with the old man on it.
Hang on, I've got a little something in my throat. Real quick.
There's not even anything in that fucking can.
Okay, good.
Oh my God.
I have the energy for my question now. How rural is this town?
It's in the fucking middle of nowhere. It's a dilapidated Texas town.
See, the bus wouldn't go there.
No, I mean it does in the movie, and that's why I'm pissed. Okay. So they go into this apartment, and there's an old creepy lady, and it's awful, all of it, and the old lady's like, they can't kick me out of this house. This is my house. I live here. No, don't kick me out. And as they call the cops, because,
It just sounds like an episode of Hoarders.
Yeah, well, it gets worse. So then they call the cops. The cops come, and they're taking this crazy old lady away. And at the top of the steps appears Leatherface. So, I'm sorry, I should have clarified. It was an old abandoned orphanage. So it appears, no clarification, from the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre to this point, Leatherface must have just wandered into this abandoned orphanage, maybe after the killing spree in the first one, and I don't know, met this old lady, and they had a nice thing going, and she was just keeping him there and feeding him. Maybe they played board games, or you're just staring at a spot in the wall. Yeah.
Just soaking it in.
Yeah,
just
soaking it in.
in.
So he obviously has a problem with that, and the cops are taking this old lady away from her abandoned orphanage, and she has a heart attack. So they take her over in an ambulance, and they're taking her over, and as the ambulance pulls away, the bus full of all the social media influencers pulls up. So, hey, crisis averted, right? They didn't see the craziness ensue, but the old lady dies in the ambulance, and that sets off old Leatherface. So she dies, and then he freaks, and that's when shit starts hitting the chainsaw. Or the fan. Maybe it's a fan with
fan.
And all the blades of the fan are chainsaws. That would look cool.
I'm actually probably gonna make
I kind of want to do that and make one of those.
I'm gonna make one of those
like
later.
A chainsaw fan. Anyways, I gotta keep the heat.
That would circulate a lot more air.
Oh
too.
yeah, because you'd have a mini fan
on the fan.
Yeah.
While the fan. Yeah.
Oh
while
my.
it's fanning.
Has anyone done this?
Wow. I think we could make a lot of money.
Don't distract me. I need to keep the rage here. So Leatherface, the old lady dies who'd been looking after him, and he loses his shit, and he starts snapping bones. He breaks this dude's bone clear back, and then he stabs the guy with his own bone. It's pretty nuts, actually. In the meantime, all the social media influencers have gathered in, and they have an auction, and they start auctioning off the different, storefronts and stuff in this old abandoned Texas house.
What?
Huh?
What?
Yeah, I know.
What?
Like, keep up, man. This is the. I know you. Oh,
It's
you haven't
hurting
seen-
my head.
Just try watching it. It could get worse. They could have made this thing. Wait a sec, they did. So back at the ambulance, Leatherface is coming, and he's mad because his old lady died. You know, that old lady, and then he makes his way back to the town, and it's a little bit later now. And this is really what the title I had for this was Texas Chainsaw Massacre. How hard is it to rent a party bus? Because they pull up this sick. It's kind of sick.
It is
fucking,
hard. It is not easy to get a party bus.
These are because it rolls into town and it just has like 20, 25 like young social media influencers, and I'm just wondering where they got the party bus and like how far they had to drive it.
There's
middle
a
of
man
Texas,
driving
you know?
that bus.
Well, yeah, you don't just rent. Maybe you do just rent the party
You do
bus.
not. You rent the bus,
Uh-huh.
not the. No, there's a man, and you have to insure the bus.
Okay,
you
yeah.
going onto the bus, they are assuming you're going to get fucked up. They're assuming you're partying, and they have a set route. The bus goes like 2 streets and then turns around and then drives the same street.
Well, this one was posted up, and they were just hanging out in it. So later in the night,
I'm mad now.
So they're still in the party bus. It's a major plot point. So, it turns dark. Leather's been killing some people on his way back. It really crescendos. It peaks at this scene where they're partying in the party bus after the auction. You know, they've all bought their little nifty, thrifty podunk
Tchotchkes.
store. No. Is that a racist thing?
No, it's against Italians, yeah.
I'm Italian.
Well, that's why I took the shot.
Ouch, man. Bringing my heritage into this?
I'm
What did
pulling-
pasta ever
pulling
do
your-
to you?
I'm
You
pulling your
You
heritage.
hand me sketty, then you do this to
I'm
me?
gonna pull your heritage real
You got
hard.
no respect. You're gonna find a horse head in your bed. Don't take the spaghetti back.
Hey,
Okay.
Sketty.
As long
Hey,
as I can
calm
keep
down.
it. Yeah,
Sketty.
okay, yeah. Are you calming me like an animal by shaking a box
Yeah,
of
that's how you
spaghetti?
call him in Italian.
It
You just
did work,
shake Sketty.
actually. Yeah, you're not
Calms
wrong.
you down. There's pasta right there. Huh.
Anyways, okay, so they're in this party bus, and they're partying, and it's after dark, and they're drinking and stuff, and Leather has found the party bus.
Of course.
He makes
We
his...
all find our party bus.
one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
He literally does, and he walks through the door. And this was in the trailer as
the
well.
bus.
Not that I care about spoiling this.
Right, but he walks through the door of the bus.
Yeah. And he's there. I mean, have you seen the trailer?
No.
Okay,
No.
well, this is good then. I'm
please.
glad you don't know
I
what
can't
I'm about
wait
to say.
to torture myself with this.
Anyways, the
on.
highlight.
Yes.
Oh, you've gotten to this crescendo, and they're partying on the party bus. Again, I want to know how difficult it is, because it looks kind of fun.
Quite expensive.
Is it?
Yeah, and you also can't
they're
do
rich. They
what
don't
you
care.
They're not. They're not.
No?
You don't. I'm sorry.
In the movie, these guys are.
You.
They made a bunch of money off Instagram, and then they bought a town in Texas.
You
That's what they
don't
fucking
have
get.
town money.
Well,
You
that's
do-
the point.
Listen,
is I'm
TikTokers and Instagrammers that are listening here, if you're famous, tell us. Do you have town money?
Do you rent a party bus and
Do
have?
you have town and party bus money? Because that's 2 big purchases.
Yeah, that's a lot for anyone's docket. Yeah,
I want a town.
in your
Make
ledger,
us famous enough to have a town. That's my goal.
in your PNC bank account says town party bus.
finances.
Those are your recent purchases. The fuck. So he gets
My
on the
assets.
bus, and everyone's like, "Whoa, what is this part of the party? Is this planned?" And then slowly but surely they realize, "Whoa, this isn't."
He's part of the bus, right? He comes with the bus, right?
Did we get the chainsaw
Oh,
package?
dude, you got the ultimate
You got the
package.
chainsaw
Shit,
package?
bro.
You shouldn't have.
Yo,
You
man.
guys are too kind. You
Yeah,
really
come
went all
over.
out
hit,
for
hit
this.
this beer bong up your butt, man. It goes into your system faster.
So this one guy who's at the front of it, he holds up his phone while he's holding it, and he's streaming live, and he says,
That's good content. We can't knock him for that.
he says to Leatherface, holding the video phone.
the
camera.
video phone.
Yeah, I'm good at tech. Yeah, he's holding his iPhone up to Leatherface, and he says, "Try anything, and you're canceled, bro." And that's
meta.
from.
That's meta. That's real meta.
Is it?
Yeah, because we cancel in this world.
Oh yeah.
They're in that world.
No, I'm so mad. You're saying words, and I don't
Yeah,
even care.
I am.
But he holds it up and he says, "Try anything, you're canceled, bro." And then Leatherface takes his chainsaw and he slices all 20 to 25 of these people in this party bus.
In the bus.
It's hilariously awesome. actually.
Do they do one of those shots where they like pull back and
There's
it's
a lot
like
of shots.
and it's like you just see the bus from the outside and you just see like sparks and shit on the
Yes,
inside
they
of the
do
bus?
one of those
Yeah,
shots,
yeah.
and he plows his way through, and it's kind of cathartic actually talking about
sure
it
it
after
would be.
how awful these characters and people are, where he just gets his bloody vengeance, and he's just he makes his way like a lawnmower, like you're mowing the grass,
Right.
to the end
like
of it.
Like you buried a bunch of kittens and you're putting the lawnmower over top
What did
and
you do to the
taking their
kittens, Ryan?
heads. No one does that? No one buries kittens up to their necks and starts a lawnmower and
Out of all the things I might have to cut him,
Oh.
I think the kitten burial that you probably did or didn't do.
Huh.
It's made my way to number one.
A lot
on
of
this
holes in
one.
the backyard then.
Okay, so
You know what's cathartic for me?
what?
A new game.
Yeah, you want to do your game corner? You want to play your games? I'm still hot about this
you are.
Leatherface. No, that's pretty much it. It's
As
the
you've
dumbest thing
subsided.
ever. At no point did any of these idiots try to actually
Get it out.
like exit the party bus, or the
it
party
out.
bus they've rented does not have a back door. And like how do
No,
you
they
get a
don't.
party
No,
bus
they-
without
no,
a back door?
no, they
Because they
don't.
all just crowd in the back and watch each other get chopped up, and they're all like trying to crawl over each other. Nobody runs forward to like charge him at all. Yeah, he's got a chainsaw, but like some of them could have gotten out.
I would like to raise a point you don't know about party buses because party buses don't have back doors.
You bitch, they don't.
They don't.
Yes, they
don't.
Some of them do.
That's probably a rare model.
How many party buses have you been in?
None.
Okay, so
Seen them. Seen a lot.
well, that's why
seen
I
the
don't
inside.
trust you.
I've seen them inside and
Yeah?
out. Never had the party experience.
Okay.
Because you know why?
Yeah.
Car sickness.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you don't want to spend the money to get to
All the
rent out a
semen
party
too.
bus,
I
or
imagine all the semen.
who would you invite on your party bus? You
Yeah,
know?
like me from like 5 years ago. That's
You need
about
an
it.
event too. Like, what
Yeah.
would you rent one for?
Thursday.
That's on your ledger as well. Thursday.
Big
Rent
Thursday.
party bus.
Yeah, Big Thursday.
Invite friends.
Well,
they don't
big,
have to
Big
come.
Thursday is coming up.
Big Thursday.
Yeah, Big Thursday.
What is big?
It's the fourth Thursday of every month.
Oh.
Yeah.
The big T.
Big T.
I've been missing it every fucking
Every
Thursday
year
of my
for
life. Yeah. I haven't even celebrated, man.
Missed every Big Thursday.
I don't know shit about dick.
That's a
so,
lot.
that's why I just wanted to ask.
Okay.
Is it hard to rent a party bus? That's all I have, actually.
So cathartic experiences for me, they're very tough to find. Sometimes
Nothing gets you there.
I just want to bury a bunch of turtles up to their necks in the backyard and start the lawnmower.
You can't have a good time unless you're belly deep in DP cream and you've murdered a bunch of kittens and turtles or whatever the fuck you just said. I know you. It's hard to get off
Spiders
if it's
too.
you. Oh,
I like capturing spiders.
talk about it later.
We'll get to it. And so,
What is this segment, though?
This is I gotta start it out. Rise game quarter. Pew, 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 pew.
Is this where you want the goddamn lasers?
Yeah, right there.
All right.
And
So I'm just gonna
couple
put it-
over what I'm saying right now.
Oh,
Like this
couple?
currently should have a few lasers, maybe
Okay.
enough to drown out what I am currently speaking.
Oh.
The words that I'm saying right now.
I'll cut it around it so it'll be right pew now. Pew.
Good. Now.
And whenever you talk through the whole segment, I'm just gonna put a flurry of lasers in.
Okay, that's probably good. This isn't a laser game though.
Okay, what's your first? Because this is your
So,
first inaugural
The first
game corner.
inaugural game
I'm
corner.
excited. I like games.
Thank you.
Do you
Thank
want to play a game?
I would like for you to play this game.
like- I'll play a game.
Because this game is actually, I'm not hot right now. I'm hot about
the new
how
game.
hot this game is.
Oh, what's the game?
Everyone's talking about it. Surprised you. You've probably seen a little bit.
Monopoly.
Yahtzee. Backgammon.
What's the one? Go
Okay,
fish.
there's a new. I just got a new computer. I went
Oh.
down to the start menu, and in there is a game called Solitaire. No, there is a new game out and
under solitaire.
under Solitaire.
Whoa.
It's right under
I thought
Solitaire
that was
in
the
the start
last
menu.
game.
It comes
That's what they call
pre-installed.
solitaire. Is the
Just
last
ended
game.
the game to end
They made
all
solitaire and they were like, "We've fucking finally made a game you don't need anybody else for," and that's awesome because you don't have any friends.
They brushed their hands off and they said, "We're done,
We're done.
boys.
We're
We don't
done.
need any more."
But you're telling me
games."
they made another?
They did decide to make another
What
game.
is it?
So for this one, they decided to
Checkers.
enlist the help of the illustrious, the suave, the large George R.R. Martin.
Oh, is it Monopoly Game of Thrones?
Monopoly 2 Electric Boogaloo. So
Game of Thrones edition. Or just with an intro by George R.R. Martin, or whatever his name is.
Okay, it's Elden Ring.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
it's
I've
Elden
heard of this.
Ring, okay,
Yeah, it's those
so-
dicks from whatever
From
made
software.
Dark Souls,
Yes,
right?
it is from software.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don used to play a lot of Dark Souls. He's really good at
That's
it.
exactly where. Now, see,
Okay.
Don is actually the greatest person I've ever
yeah?
seen at Dark Souls.
Wow.
In person.
Let's never
in
tell
person.
him.
I will not ever
Don't
tell that to
compliment
his
him. It's
face.
gonna go right to
and
his
Don will
ego.
never know
Yeah.
this because he's never going to
He's
listen
never
to
gonna
this.
listen to this
So,
shit.
Don, you're the best Dark Souls player, buddy. Good job.
That might have made his day.
Yes, if he'll ever hear
It's
this.
an old game. We'd watch him play for hours,
Yes.
and
but specifically 2. He was
Yeah.
extremely good at Dark Souls 2.
Okay.
I bought Dark Souls 3 Day
Yeah.
of Edition.
Oh.
I still have that shit.
The day was long.
The day was
The day
launched,
was done.
And I have played
da dong de dong.
that day. And I didn't continue.
So they made this new one. Is it like
Why?
crazy difficult?
Because no, I think this one. Everybody, see, that's my thing. This is what
Yeah.
I'm hot about.
What are you hot about?
Everybody wants to say that this is the end all be all for the hardness difficulty of From Software games, where I don't see that whatsoever. You literally
Is this the
have-
hardest one they've
That's
ever made?
People are saying
I
this is
hate
the
them so
hardest
much, yeah.
one. But here's the thing: with all the, you're all wrong. Is what I'm saying. You're all wrong because.
Yeah.
You have no options in any
idiots.
of the prior games. If you have Bloodborne, if you have any of the Souls games, there's
Yeah.
no. You have one level. You have the level that you have to complete. You have the level after that. You have a linear thing that you have to do. If you can't do that, you're fucked. You can't play the fucking game anymore. You got to get good. That's what the meme was.
You gotta get
good.
That's the thing of it. You gotta
This
get good.
game actually allows you to get good. This game is an actual work of
Whoa.
art. This is an actual work
Like
of art.
you can get
This is-
better at the game?
This
This is fucking revolutionary.
I understand.
Back when we had
This-
solitaire, if you got a bad hand,
it was
you
the
were
heart
fucked.
of the
You
cards.
couldn't do anything
Yes.
with a bad
It was
solitaire
truly
deck. Yeah.
like when they did Yu-Gi-Oh! Heart of the Cards. That was inspired by Solitaire's Heart of the Cards. But no, seriously, I'm being.
Your move, and he's talking to himself because it's solitaire.
Oh, sir, I have no idea how to counter this, but I'll bat you.
He puts on his Millennium
He just keeps
pendant.
switching the
Yeah, he
size of lady
switches
and
to
the
adult
size-
Yugi, and it's still just him. And now he's just like, well, now I'm older and smarter. Oh wait, this hand at solitaire still sucks. I
One
can't win
side's
this
Kaiba,
one.
one side's Yugi.
Oh man, who's Pegasus? Back to whatever.
It is art. This is the
Uh-huh.
first. I mean, I can't compare this to anything since Skyrim.
No, you're right.
So
Because I haven't seen artistry in video games.
No, this is
you know.
actually like there is the scale. This is the biggest game I've ever played in my
yeah?
entire fucking life. Like I know that this.
What do
is,
you
I
do with
know
all that game in your trunk? What do you do with it? Yeah.
I can't
You
speak enough.
heave and you breathe and you.
Can't speak enough on how I love it.
That's all you've said so far.
This is a cathartic experience. Sometimes there's just times where I'll just go
Take
in
me there, though.
and beat the same person. Just the level. There's I've never seen something this big. You can see so long. It's so artfully done. Everything is so well crafted.
Cool.
All of it's a masterpiece. The
You can
whole
beat some people
world.
up online. You like that? You
There
like
is
doing that
online.
stuff?
This is I believe
Like
I
beating
could
up
be
on little
wrong.
kids
I could be
online?
wrong, but I think this is the first From Software where you could do the entire thing co-op. So it is much more fun that way.
Wow. So you and your friend can get the shit beat out of them.
Yes, yes, but I am getting better. It's dude. They have a sword in there
good.
that is a literal. You've seen Berserk, the
yeah.
anime Berserk.
I've gone Berserk before.
There is literally the Berserk sword in there. Like it's an homage to the Berserk, and it's fucking great. It's so
cool.
fucking big and it's fun.
Yeah,
But
you can put swords in game. I
here's my
remember
thing.
Kingdom Hearts was putting little keyblades everywhere.
He had them. That came after that.
So what's so
Solitaire.
special though? Because that's what I'm having
I
a hard
just- I
time
can't-
wrapping my head
I
around.
can't
Like, what's
even-
so revolutionary? Because there's been big games. Cyberpunk's a big old game.
Cyberpunk.
Some would call
didn't
Solitaire
work
a big
from
game,
4 seconds into the game.
Yeah, that's games. Like
no,
life.
I've never
they
had
glitch.
a problem with Elden. Okay. I'm going to go and just say every good thing about this.
List them off like a
there-
checklist.
There is
Big bottom girls.
There is big bottom.
These are
girls.
some things I want. I'll
You
interject.
can make a big bottom girl.
A lot of
There are
money.
Big bottom enemies in there.
Gambling.
There is no gambling.
No, damn it.
But I can't even. It's so big
Sex.
and there's
Is
so
there
much.
sex? Can you
I
fuck in it?
cannot put it all into words. But Here's what I will say on sex.
Yeah.
Every time a new game comes out, a new game character comes out, you know what you have to check.
Your dick to see if it's hard.
Rule 34.
Uh-huh. Oh,
You know what that is.
I do know what Rule 34 is.
So,
The rule is.
The rule
for
is.
those who don't know.
If there is something or someone that exists, there's porn
There's
about
porn
it.
of it, yeah.
Now,
Could be a little drawing on a napkin.
Now,
It counts.
Here's a big thing in Elden Ring. You're maidenless.
You don't have a maiden?
You have no maiden. Now, I know we don't know what that's like. But
This is a struggle for
that's
me.
why I like this. It's a
Yeah.
role-playing game.
You
I
like
get
it
sucked
because
into
you have
it.
to be
yes,
celibate.
I need to.
It's like a
It's a
chastity game.
complete different from my life.
You play it and you
So-
don't have sex anymore.
so-
Is that what's happening?
But eventually, as you're playing that game,
you get more you get a maiden?
you get a maiden.
I'm interested. You had me at maiden.
And what else would be on Rule 34
Elden
but
porn?
that maiden?
The maiden you got?
And the expanse of that maiden.
Do you all get the same maiden?
Yes.
Oh.
But here's
Well,
the thing.
now I don't care again. I want a
is-
unique maiden. I want a milk maiden.
There's so much porn.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of
There's
porn
a
in the world,
lot.
Ryan.
Yeah, there is a lot of porn out there. I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys knew. There is porn.
There's porn on the internet.
You can
Good.
do that.
So
And
why
so-
is this porn special? Because it's your maiden and you're
Oh,
projecting.
it's not. I
you know?
think the significance of it is the
This
fact
is getting
that
sadder and sadder. The
within
more you go on,
3 seconds
I'm going to
of it
summarize
releasing.
what you said because this is what I've gathered. Age, I got a new game and I'm getting better at it and it's awesome and I have a girl and I like going on Rule 34, looking up pictures of her and then I beat it to her and she's my maiden.
No.
And I got a sword. What else did I forget?
To be nice. That's what you forgot about my segment.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
No, I'm happy that you're happy.
Thank you.
It's good.
Because I'm just trying to get content and find things that are funny to talk about. And I feel like I'm being attacked a little
I was
bit.
hot, man, from the Texas Chainsaw.
I don't know why.
I'm
Because
not
I
gonna
let
say-
you have your Texas Chainsaw. I didn't. I just
had my
agreed
chainsaw
every
and I
time.
ate it too.
I said, yeah, the party. But I even raised my hand for questions.
All right, I'll raise my hand. I'm now raising my hand.
It's over. It's. I found the
No,
porn
please,
and we
just call on me. I called on you.
Cresto.
Okay, one question, Professor.
Yeah.
Have you banged since starting Elden Ring?
Oh, yeah.
Any real maiden?
I actually just broke up with somebody recently because they told me that Operation Paperclip didn't exist. I literally had to pull up the Wikipedia page. I mean, if we're gonna get into it, let's get into it. Like,
No, it's okay because
No.
I don't want us to break up because I don't know about Operation Paperclip.
oh man,
Let's not. Let's keep it civil because you're right.
1600 Nazis.
I apologize, right? I forgot my manners because of the heat.
1600.
This might be a quick one, but I want to start a bit going because you just had your fun and games corner.
Did I?
I want to. was it good for you? Did you get off like when you're on Rule 34 looking up your hand drawn maiden? Oh, that's right. Okay.
I did.
Okay. That's all I care about. All I want is you to get off. Here's how I want to get off. I want to have a segment called "Which Would You Pick?"
Woo.
Maybe put a theme song in there. Yeah. So I'm gonna give you two things here, Rye.
Go.
This is gonna be the crux of the bit.
Go. Don't even think.
No,
And I can't think either.
well, I want to pick. I have the things pre-planned. So for this one, I've got a good one to start out with.
Okay.
That I forgot, but I'll look on my phone here. But you're gonna have to tell me.
Okay. I'm not thinking.
I'm
just
gonna
going.
give you two different things.
And then I have to
what,
tell you why.
yeah, what those things could be is vague and nebulous. Could be a grain of salt in
I take
the
everything
death
with
of
a grain
Anthony
of salt.
Bourdain.
Oh, I fucking got that in there. That
was good.
Fucking got that.
Try one with these two because
Go.
I want to hear you pick.
Go.
Which would you pick out of
Go.
girl or greyhound?
Oh,
Those
fuck.
are your two things. I know. Yeah, I started with a strong one. This one's gonna be tough. You love them both.
The girl doesn't always. love me.
Sometimes you might
It's
hate
Greyhound.
both. That was
Girl
fast.
doesn't always love
It was
me.
very fast.
Greyhound always does.
So.
It's easy.
That's what I want to discuss after. Is now you have to describe why didn't you go for girl? Because I like girl. Girl, good.
Here's the thing.
Good girl,
Good
good.
girl. Girl could be
Good
good
girl.
until
Why greyhound though?
Why?
The dog, I mean.
Because when I tell
not
my
the
fucking
bus.
dog about Operation Paperclip, she's gonna look at me and say, "Yeah, that's fucking real. That's true. I believe you with everything." And unlike
Wow.
real people,
Your dog talks.
Yeah.
Are you an airbud?
Hey,
No,
that's
wait,
a
he doesn't talk
great
in our bud. I'm
idea,
sorry.
right? I'm sure they brought 1,600 Nazis over after the war.
Is that what your dog sounds like?
Yeah, she's a great girl.
Yeah, because she just agrees with everything you say.
Everything.
That's what dogs
She
do,
doesn't
yeah.
fucking chew with her mouth open when I make Alfredo.
Are you okay with your dog here?
Yeah.
I sound like you got greyhound problems more than
No.
girl problems.
Yeah, it's girls.
You haven't even described any girl problems. But yeah, why don't you want a girl? And that's part 2 of
They
it.
fucking don't believe me about Operation Paperclip when they chew with their mouth open. They're gonna make Alfredo.
Well, I, mean, I might have just picked I didn't know it'd be so hot about girls.
Stop chewing with your mouths open. And they did bring
back
them
in the
over. Look
kitchen.
at Wikipedia.
You know what? We let you vote. Now, how about you stay in the kitchen?
What?
Another one.
Why aren't you doing your 100 sweep exercises?
The vacuum's gathering dust. Have you done the floorboards today? Keep going. What's your sexist one? Oh. Yeah, I know that mine wasn't good. I want to get some good.
The ceiling is also dust. Have you done the ceiling
We
boards?
can't just stick on dusting the whole time. You're being a bitch. Is it your period? Things like that, you know?
That was the
That
end
was
all.
pretty,
be
yeah, I
all.
mean, that was pretty much
That's good.
a sexist
Yeah,
personified.
I like it.
What are you doing in this business meeting? The men are talking.
Hey, go get a lobotomy.
Oh my God.
What are you, Rosemary Kennedy? Because you need a lobotomy. Yeah, that's ladies for you, am I right?
Oh, you know, as a disclaimer, women can do and be whatever
Anything.
they want, but you can't stop that egg from falling out or whatever happens. So, you know, jam
yeah.
a cup up in there and shut up and make
Yeah,
me
I
dinner
hate
by
the-
5 on the table.
I hate the elderly. That's it? You only had 2
Girls,
choices?
That's the crux of the bit.
No, I mean, you only had one choice of 2
Oh,
things.
that's for today's episode.
Give me one more.
You want to? I can't.
One more.
I had planned that one. You can't put
I
me
need
on the
one off
spot
pull.
like
Okay,
that.
you got to plan one, and then you got to...
Poop or pee? Which one?
I pee a lot. I think it's from the cream. I have to pee right now.
Well, you shouldn't have had fucking 5 Dr.
DP
Peppers
creams.
before we started
That's what it
tracking.
was.
I
You
don't
should have
care.
eaten your McDonald's
I
at
don't
8 a.m.
And this is going to be my closing segment, I think. And I hope you live with the choices you make. Because you can only pick one. You can't have girls and greyhounds. This isn't a fantasy where you're in a big old California king with a bunch of greyhound dogs and a bunch of girls. You can only have one.
Reaching for the girls
And you pick
flying away from me.
dogs. So I hope you don't have sex with greyhounds, because, you know, girls are kind of good for that sometimes. When they're shutting up, I'm going to cut it.
After they've set the table.
Is the salad fork on the right? Smack right in the kisser.
That's a situation
can't
you've
even-
been in. You've done that situation.
No.
That is too accurate.
No. I'm not that. I know it sounded oddly specific that I would hit a woman for putting the salad fork on
And
the
the
wrong side
smack
of that
was
plate.
right in there.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? Natural placement. Just
Now that
plugging
all
right along.
women are gone.
Yeah, we got the ladies
Yeah,
out.
it's just
That's
us and
just
the
us
boys
guys.
now. Yeah. Dog fight. Dog pile.
Stranger Things cast. You okay, champ?
Uh-huh.
That's
Who are
pretty
you
much.
asking that to?
Have you seen them?
No.
No.
No, I haven't seen
Take
anything
a look.
after season 1.
That's the bit. Take a look. Just take a look.
Take a look. It's in a
It's
bit.
like if you were a necromancer
Uh-huh.
and you summoned. You know, I don't like the elderly.
I know you don't.
Yeah, they're getting there.
Yeah, you want to euthanize them.
Yeah, I mean,
You
I
told
would
me
love if there was a
multiple times.
euthanization ray.
You wanted the button.
I would.
Oh.
I would euthanize any.
Yeah,
I
you want a
could.
ray.
Love that.
You also said if there was a button you could press and
I'd
all the
euthanize
elderly
myself.
over.
Yeah, I'd euthanize the elderly. I'd euthanize myself.
I don't think we
I'd
can-
euthanize you.
Oh,
if
ow.
I had the ability, I would euthanize everyone so we all had youth.
I don't think you know what that word means, but it's okay. Yeah.
Okay.
You'd give the youth back.
I
is
would
what
give
you
youth.
mean.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
With my ray.
So what about that? You would give more youth to the Stranger Things cast?
Well, they need
of
it.
Probable. They're still children, right?
If they could have frozen them in between seasons, it would probably have benefited them more than to just keep
Yeah.
making this show.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen it since season 1.
I think the scariest thing that has happened since season 1 or in the entirety of the show is that their faces this season.
Oh, what's wrong
Yeah.
with their faces?
Age.
Oh, are they looking old?
And not you.
Wait a sec. Is that the crux of your bit?
Yeah.
Is that they're old as well?
Yes. I'm upset with everyone aging.
Oh,
I
I'm not
wish
saying
we could all
you're
pause.
ageist. I'm just saying
That's what it is.
you came in here
You know,
spilling
it's not
Dr.
the
Pepper.
age. It's that you should all be doing your best all the time.
Yeah, you're
look
right.
at me.
Yeah.
You know?
You haven't aged a day. In
Well, it's not that. It's
30
that
years.
some days I don't eat.
You came out of your mother's womb.
I'm much like Dennis.
Yeah.
Most days I don't eat.
Well, that's why I started with Dr. Pepper, because
Right.
man cannot
I'm
live
just drinking
on
Dr.
DP
Pepper
cream alone.
because that's my fuel. If food doesn't tie into my time slots, it just doesn't.
They're filled.
Yeah,
to the
it's
brim.
filled up with other
Where
things.
do you have the time?
Yeah, I'm doing things.
You're like the Grinch in the
Thank
movie when
you.
he's looking at his list and he's like, when will I ever have time?
and my
Let
heart's
me-
swelling that full.
Self-loathing
That's
at 5
actually
p.m.
happening. My heart is swelling to
Dr.
that
Pepper
size.
cream at 8 p.m. I
Medical
can't miss
thing.
that.
Medical condition. My heart is too large these days from the cream.
Yeah.
So
The cream made it grow
Right.
10 sizes that
10
day.
sizes
and the
that
doctor
morning.
said, stop drinking
and
it.
every
You're gonna
subsequent
die.
morning.
Okay.
Every morning it does
This
grow
is
10
why
times
I
the
started
size.
with this, because I don't want you to die, despite what you think, man.
You're a creamist.
I maybe. I
So-
mean, I'm okay. I can live with that, though.
Good.
You know?
I also
if I
live
never
with the
cream
fact
again,
that I'm horrified by these children. Now
Oh,
adults.
okay, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, Finn Wolfhard, his face grew up in like a month
all their
or
faces
something.
grew up.
Oh, well, maybe in the show
To
are they
horrific
adults?
bone.
now?
I think they're all skipping meals as well. I'm fearful for them.
So are you not
If I
mad
have-
that they had to experience the natural process we all do of aging, or is it that it no longer fits like the character? Like, do you think the
Yes.
charm of season 1 was the fact that they were children?
fully gone?
Is that because you just hate the old and you love looking at the youth? Little boys and girls in their prime, before their prime, maybe. You know, you love looking at 11, whatever her name was. You would never groom her like that one guy. Who am I thinking?
Who was that? And I'm gonna tiptoe
No names.
around
I don't
this.
want to. I say
No
I'm
names.
not stating anything,
Oh,
you know. But if
okay.
you were texting a girl and
And, okay.
and she's the girl 11 from Stranger Things,
Right.
and you know she's a minor,
And you were texting
and you
her.
weren't, and you covered yourself in the media, and we're like, it's
Right.
just like a friends thing. That
Yeah.
wouldn't be grooming at all. Yeah,
So it's not.
I can't remember the guy who was doing that actually.
Oh, that was Drake.
Was it Drake?
That was Drake.
Well, I'll be Draked.
I am Drake as well.
Oh my God.
All Drakes these days.
Yeah.
And we didn't mean to come here. We just kind of
didn't.
fell into Drake.
We've wanted to talk about Drake on
I
the podcast.
wanna talk about Drake a
since
lot.
I think the first bit that I wrote
Yeah.
down in my phone was the drizzle
The drizzle
report,
report,
because
yeah. I feel a little rain right now, actually.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of something.
Oh,
What is
there's a
that?
leak in my roof. Whoop, this fucking place sucks.
Yeah.
I gotta get
Smells
that
good, though.
fixed. We'll patch it up. Anyways,
Yeah.
I didn't. Was it really Drake?
Yeah, it was Drake.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So we'll have to save that for the drizzle report, because I mean, Ryan.
Well, you didn't see when 11 posted a picture on her Instagram when she turned 18 in this big flowing
Oh, did
dress.
she turn 18?
Yeah, she turned 18.
Time.
And
Didn't
almost
Pink Floyd say
every
something about time?
time, yeah.
Oh, flowing like
With
an ocean.
a lot of bing bongs.
I'm old now.
I
Remember?
don't think any of those are lyrics.
I'm
in
thinking
that
Alan
song.
Parsons. I'm
Yes.
sorry. Wrong song called Time.
Yeah.
Same era, same genre.
same vein.
Alan Parsons, not Pink Floyd.
So all the comments on her 18 post,
What'd they say?
Drake.
Drake gonna fuck you now?
Yeah, it was just like they just tagged like at Champagne Poppy, which is Drake's handle. Yeah.
Ooh.
So.
It's acid rain today, because
A
that
little bit.
stings to be
those-
Drake,
it's
you
in the
know?
eyes, it's in the pores.
Oh, man, Driz, what are you doing?
Hey, makes nice coats.
We'll probably talk about it later, because
Yeah.
we're going to come back and do a segment
We'll
called
hook
the
back
Drizzle
in.
Report. Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
we'll
hook
come
back.
back on Drake's pedophilia. I mean, no, allegedly. I didn't say that. He
Hey.
didn't bang her. I don't know.
I mean, he didn't.
Do you know that?
No.
Did he get a finger in?
Hey,
Yeah, she's 18 now, right?
we can say this now. Now we can say this.
Yes, as long as he put a finger in her. You know, I don't care where. Butt, ear, doesn't matter. After she was 18, guys. That's the takeaway.
I try and
It
make it-
has to be legal, guys.
I try and make a trach hole. Just go straight in. I like my own.
No, you go to those
unique.
cancer clinics. I've seen you there, because I'm there too. I'm still in methadone. Anyways, you're looking for someone to trachea throat fuck. We're bad people, guys. We're bad people. I'm okay
It's not
with
a
it.
good way to go.
What?
Grandpa, a lot of
He had
stuff
one?
coming out.
He had a hole in it. What came out of it?
Food.
Ew.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be more interesting.
No.
Like a little man in his throat.
Second version of him going,
Yeah.
I'm ready now.
Yeah, it's coming out.
That's what the old need to do.
Well-
get the young you, birth yourself,
Yeah.
euthanize.
Yeah, and then you can go around the nursing home or wherever you're at and be
Just
like, "There's a man in my throat."
Scare little friends.
I swear, and they're like, "Okay, Grandpa Joe, it's I know there's a man in your throat. He's telling you to kill people. Yeah, that's adorable. You gotta go to bed now." But there's not much more you can add about the living legend. His most upcoming movie, a film about him playing himself. I mean, I feel like we've gotten to that point.
I'd like to touch on that.
Yeah.
He specifically said in this Nicolas Cage Reddit Ask Me Anything, which he did just a few days ago.
Oh.
Also, more popular than Barack Obama's. The
Wow.
most popular AMA on Reddit ever.
Ever of all time?
So what he said about that movie actually is that he will never watch it.
Which movie?
The new one where he's playing himself.
Oh.
Yes, he refuses to see it, and he also says that is the most difficult role that he has ever done.
Was himself.
Yes.
You're right, because when
Yep.
you live, I can only imagine when you live as Nic Cage.
Specifically because
What are you?
the director had a direction for this Nic Cage person.
Oh, like a character?
Yeah, the character Nic Cage. Yes,
Wild
played by Nicolas
concept.
Cage.
Yeah.
Yes, Nic Cage.
You mean the
Nicolas-
director didn't go on set and was like, just fucking do anything, man. It's about you. And Nicolas
Nope.
Cage was like, I need a bit more direction than
No.
that guy.
Apparently,
I think that's a good Nic Cage.
He had a
You've got a
direction.
good David Lynch, but my Cage is... I watched a lot of Nick Cage.
it's all right.
I'm actually having fun just doing it.
I'll
so
give
I
you
might
5 or
talk
6.
to you as if I'm Nick Cage. So
I'll
you
give
go
it to
ahead.
you.
Yeah.
I'll give you. It's a pass.
A, B, C, D. Vampire's Kiss, yeah.
So he didn't like it. The vampire.
Not the
direct-
bees!
Not the bees.
That's 2 so far.
Okay, no, I'm not kidding. The very first question of this AMA is, what's the movie quote you hate most when strangers holler at you in public?
Oh, yeah. Is it not the bees?
His answer
I bet it's
is,
not the bees.
I don't have a problem with any of the quotes. I'm glad they remember the movie. All the responses are, I could eat a peach for hours. Not the bees.
That's Face Off.
Said,
And I want to point out, I have Face Off on Laserdisc right behind you.
I said put the bunny back in the box. I want to take his face.
I want everyone
off.
to know that I was at the Exchange, which is kind of a
Next
used...
quote, A, B, C, D.
Yeah, I've also Googled
I don't know the alphabet.
So in this AMA, what was he talking, though? Was he just quoting himself like we're
it
going to
is
do?
people asking him anything, him responding. But I would like to say that my favorite question that he was asked was
Yeah, because that's what they do in an AMA. They
yes.
ask
Okay, here's a good one.
May anything.
What movie can you watch over and over and still not get bored? Apocalypse Now and Spirited Away.
Oh.
Never would have thought that.
Were those
for
his
Nic
2
Cage.
answers?
Those are his
Ooh,
2 answers.
he went animated and live action. Wow. I want to take his face off. I just want to say, I literally, turn around, Ryan. No one can see this, but
God,
I
Christ.
found Face Off on Laserdisc for $5. It's literally right there. It's like, closer. No. Are you really missing it? His face is right.
God,
Yeah,
Christ.
it's like right.
Yes, okay,
It's
good.
a centerpiece in my kitchen now. I don't have a Laserdisc player, but what else did they ask?
Next
him?
question.
Yeah.
Dear Mr. Travolta, how's your life's changed for the better since changing
Did you
faces
say
with...
Travolta?
Yes,
and meant-
since changing faces with Nic Cage, do you regret the decision or would you do it again? His response, ha 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 ha.
That's pretty good.
Yes.
It threw me off for a second, you know? They were being witty with that
Now,
one.
this is my favorite answer of his, okay? And
To
I
what
see
question?
that you are bringing up Nic Cage quotes
no,
as
I'm
we
not
speak.
getting quotes ready in the chamber.
So, if only
me to
3 of
respond
your
to you?
films, if only 3 of your films could be preserved for posterity, which 3 would you choose?
I want to guess.
Please.
I want to guess.
Because I guarantee you fucking won't.
Okay. So, probably not.
Nope.
But these are more my okay. Vampire's Kiss, National Treasure, and let's say Mandy. Because how many did I get?
None.
No, fuck. Okay, what ones did he say?
Bring Out the Dead.
Okay.
Bringing Out the Dead, I'm sorry.
I
Bringing
didn't
Out
know
the
that was a
Dead.
movie.
Yes.
Okay.
Pig.
Oh, Pig was great.
He thinks
Pig
that
was awesome.
he explicitly says in this AMA that
Yeah.
Pig is his favorite work of art that he's
Yeah.
ever done. To him, it's like a poem or a folk song.
Oh.
And what was the last thing? That was the big thing. fucking.
He's a folk song. Pig is great. I absolutely love Pig. It's because you think he's gonna freak out and do a typical Nic Cage freak out.
Right. I forget what it was. I'm sure I'll find it. But
he's so calm and reserved.
He just loves it. He just thinks that it's his best work.
Okay.
He thinks it's his best acting
So-
ever. So the 3 films that he would choose:
Yeah.
Bringing Out the Dead, Pig,
and National
Leaving Las
Treasure.
Vegas.
I love Leaving Las
I
Vegas. Yes!
love it, but like, are you kidding me?
No, I mean, it's
Like
I'm shocked I didn't think of that one.
I never would have, because it is honestly one of my favorites of his.
a great
But
one.
for him to be like, oh no, we need to take that one where I'm this drunk guy who is a big sexist and a piece of shit.
Hey.
Like, it's such a good choice
great
for
movie,
him, and I'm
highly
very,
underrated.
very happy
Yeah.
that he chose that one.
Wow, I'm pretty
Yeah.
proud of his choices too.
As am I.
I am a bit sad that he didn't remember. I mean, Raising Arizona. Come on.
Well, I'm sure he remembers.
Or
all
my favorite of probably all time, Wild at Heart.
Yeah,
David
well,
Lynch,
yeah.
where he plays the snakeskin suit wearing,
He was asked about
Lula
that.
bunny banging.
He was asked about that. They said, "Did you
Yeah.
keep the snakeskin
snakeskin
jacket
jacket?
from Wild at Heart?"
Yeah.
He said no because it felt more appropriate to give it to what's her name? I forget the actress's name.
I feel like he bought an island and then sold it because he had to,
Oh yeah, probably.
pay for his island or
Probably.
dinosaur
Yeah.
sculpture,
Also,
which is a real thing.
What director would you want to work with? Christopher
Wait,
Nolan. Sorry,
I did see that, yeah, because
Yeah.
I was gonna guess that one.
Yeah.
I did see that in.
but there's one
Yeah.
more that I don't think you're gonna guess.
Okay, what's this
ahead.
question?
No, the one more director.
Oh,
that
he
wants to
provided
work
2
with. Yeah,
directors.
who-
Yeah,
who
so
do
I
you think-
did see it was one of those clickbait articles that
Yeah.
was like, Nic Cage says he wants to
Work
star in
with-
a Christopher Nolan movie.
Yeah.
And I just scrolled past and was like, huh, cool. Doesn't matter. This man can do anything. The other director.
You know them.
I was gonna say David Lynch, but he's Wild at Heart. He was already doing that. So
Just think.
modern. Give me some context clues. Denis Villeneuve.
No,
Let me take a couple guesses because I want to.
you'll get it if you just think.
Darren Aronofsky.
No,
Give me like a hint.
it's just Bam Bam.
Oh yeah, no, I mean
It's just
a
2
hint
syllables.
about the. Oh, okay, you mean 2 syllables.
Both names.
Okay,
First name is 1 syllable.
gotcha.
Second name is 1 syllable.
Mad Max. I'm sorry, that's not a director. I'm just the first 2 syllable thing I thought of. Guy Pearce. That's
Oh, close.
This is
Yeah.
harder than I thought.
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which would be cool,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
didn't expect that.
Yeah. I wouldn't either.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I wanted a big build up. We're both just like, yeah. Okay.
Well, you got it. There you go.
And here's my
that was perfectly
favorite,
executed.
My favorite story from the whole AMA. What's your favorite pasta shape?
Nice. I'm gonna guess. Ooh, what's the little one that's like a twist?
You're
Tortellini. I didn't even say it yet. Ravioli.
You're wrong.
Pierogi.
It is in a square shape. Like
Okay.
ravioli.
All right.
Here's the answer. Because it's
Cinnamon
literally-
Toast Crunch,
No,
I don't know.
Yes. I once went to an Italian restaurant in San Francisco about 25 years ago with Charlie Sheen because they had square tube pasta, and he was very interested in trying square tube pasta. And when we did, we loved it so much we went back the next day to try it again.
Is he talking about lasagna?
He could be. It isn't a square.
You know my Italian levels. You shake a box of spaghetti and I go, where?
It's Chris. It's Nic Cage and Charlie Sheen in an Italian
Yeah.
restaurant. They're like, oh my god, I've never seen this square pasta
I think
before.
I know the missing ingredients that he didn't share. It's white. It's it's cocaine.
It's got this weird cheese and layers of sauce with the cheese.
Yeah.
Square shaped. I've never heard of it before.
called it
It's only in San
ravioli, I don't
Francisco.
even know.
I'm telling you. Only with
Only
Charlie.
in Hollywood. You can't.
Only with Charlie.
Charlie, you have got to tell me. Wait, Charlie, what is this?
Hey, I've never seen this before, but holy fuck. Is that Charlie?
You be Charlie Sheen. I'll be Nic Cage. We're gonna reenact this dinner.
And go.
Okay. Well, where are we going from? Have they just arrived?
It's gone. All right. We lost
All right. So they've been seated at their table, and they're perusing the menus and scene.
Hey, Nick, what the hell is this?
I think we're out of cocaine.
There's so many layers. Look, if you just take the top layer of this
Charlie.
pasta off, there's some cocaine right underneath that.
A, B, C. Where is the cocaine for C?
Right underneath the cocaine, there's tiger blood.
I need to kiss a vampire.
And right underneath the tiger blood, there's more cocaine.
Has anyone seen Mandy?
This is just quotes. Here's the
Yeah,
quotes.
no, you're right.
I'm doing a
Okay,
bad Charlie.
and then I think I'm doing a bad Nic Cage. We gotta press on, though. That's what we do.
Onward.
Charlie, are you thinking of hors d'oeuvres?
I'm just thinking of cocaine. See it all right there? You see it all?
I don't see it. I don't see it on the menu anywhere.
Lift the pasta, then lift the next pasta. Cocaine, cocaine. You seeing what I'm seeing? Tiger blood, cocaine, cocaine. It's never ending here. That's not a good Charlie.
The waitress walks up. How may I help you, gentlemen? What would you like to
Cocaine.
order? Did you? No. Hey, I'll take care of the menu. Let me take it down. Let me
You're
take
not
it down for
Elvis.
you. Well, he doesn't help. His character in Wild Heart basically does an Elvis thing the entire time.
He himself.
Oh, hubba. Now I'm so. Can I have a peanut butter? I'll have one of the king. Can you go ahead back there, babe, and make me put 2 pieces of bread together and some bananas and
And the cocaine.
What's the fluffernutter stuffer I'm thinking of?
Cocaine.
Yeah, replace the fluffernutter with cocaine and
Do
then
you think
peanut
they did
butter.
a lot together? Two of them? You think it was like prior and post? Do you think they just had a whole pasta trip of just cocaine and pasta?
Probably
square
a
shape?
month.
For them to go back to the pasta store the next day, they had to be on a lot of cocaine.
Well, I'm pretty sure they went back the next day and the waitress was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Do you guys want the usual? Give
that square
Give
stuff.
me the square pasta.
Yeah, give me that
again.
square stuff.
Babe, you just know the pasta I like. Squarey and gimme.
Cocaine.
End scene.
Yeah, we did it.
Wow,
We really stuck it to
I'm
that
pretty
waitress.
sure that's historically accurate. That's
Yeah.
probably what it was.
Yeah, that's probably what it sounded
that's probably
like.
what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Anyways, wow. What a
ride.
What a great AMA.
Yeah, what a ride he had.
I want to close with what would you have asked him?
Oh man, what would I have asked Nic Cage?
Yeah. In the AMA. So say you were there and I'll be Nic Cage answering because,
Okay.
I'm sure there was a bunch of questions he missed or might not have had time to address. So this is your time to shine, right? I'm Nic Cage. What are you asking me?
The bees were real.
I was trying to think of a single Elvis song, but I can't actually. I'm the king.
Hey Nick,
Yeah.
the bees were real, right?
On the set of The Wicker Man. I'm the Wicker Man. I don't remember much about The Wicker Man, but I do remember screaming and punching a woman in the mouth. I love The Wicker Man.
It was really, yeah, it was
one
really
of my favorites
good.
of all time.
Yeah, it's like when I think Nic Cage, I think Wicker
That's
Man.
not going to close well on this feminist one where I've already.
Ooh, where is it? That really puts a button on it. You know what I mean?
I feel good.
I feel great. I got it all out. You know,
what?
that's the
I'm
real
much
cathartic
more
experience
calmer.
here
Yeah.
of us getting the
That's
heat
what
out.
we have
Because
to
I'm
do.
afraid if I don't every week, I'll have a stroke.
I thought that was the Dr. Pepper, the bulging veins you get that sometimes
There is a
squirt
disclaimer.
out Dr. Pepper like a pimple just exploding.
You just got a glass ready,
Yeah.
just up against the side of my temple.
I'm going to call a doctor for you man, after we're done here.
Dr. Pepper. Oh, got you.
I swear to God. MD. Anyways, that's all we've
Creed.
got. The heat's been released. I feel better.
I do. Thanks,
you
guys.
know?
Thanks, Age.
Yeah, thank you, Rye, for
Thanks.
being here as always.
Thanks for thanking me.
For just thank you for thanking me for thanking
Thanking
me,
you.
and thank you, ladies.
Ladies.
Because
and thank the elders.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for listening in.
Can't wait.